And tonight on Paintballchat NetRadio, we're going to be featuring Janek from Hyperdrive Paintball. Now, Hyperdrive Paintball is a brand new company, just getting into the paintball scene. And the gentleman who's going to be on tonight, his name is Janek, and he is basically one of the CEOs of the company. He runs the company, and he's going to be able to answer questions about what it takes to get into the industry as a electronics board manufacturer and stuff like that. Now, I did install to test the product out before we featured him on the show. Did test out the Hyperdrive Paintball product in my my shocker that I have here. It's a hybrid NXT shocker. The board works great. Now, his boards are a little bit different than the Virtue or the Tidal boards. His boards actually come with both a top board, which is on the shocker, which is what mounts to the solenoid, and a bottom board. Now, the top board is very easy to remove, but you do need to know how to solder a little bit. There's only three things that are holding on the top board to the shocker solenoid. You have a piece of double-sided tape that's glued to it, and then you have two solder points. Now, what I used to remove it was this little $18 battery-powered soldering iron that I got from Home Depot. Works really, really well. You just tap the button and it turns on. Give it about 15 seconds to warm up. Tap it and it pops right off. Now, I would recommend that when you're doing this, when you're heating these sockets up to remove the top board, to make it a two-person job. Have somebody waiting for you as you're melting the solder. That way they can pull the bottom board away. It's just two little pieces of metal that stick through it, kind of like about the same width as a paper clip. So two little pieces of metal that stick through it. You melt the solder joints, the top board pops right off after you unglue it, or you release it from the double-sided tape. Take the Hyperdrive Paintball board, put it in its place, and then take two little drops of solder and put it on top, and it's all set. It's very easy to install. It comes with a top board and also a bottom board. And the reason why he did that was because the standard Smart Parts top board only has one color, and he wanted his boards to have the multiple colors coming out of the LED on the back. So it's got the same multicolored flashing LED like what you would see on any traditional board like Virtue or Tidal or Seventh Element or something like that. The board shoots great, works great, great eye logic. I haven't really had any issues with it at all. Just from about the 500-600 rounds that I've put through it. Very easy to use. Comes with a very simple manual. It's got all the modes in the manual that you would want. It's got the fire mode. It's got semi PSP, Millennium, NXL, uncapped PSP response, percentage ramping, burst, full auto, breakout, and it's also got 5 user fire modes that you can save to the board. So if you have your own specific settings, like how you like to play, say for instance you want your rate of fire capped at 18 balls per second with NXL breakout and a low debounce when you're playing against your friends who want to mow their heads off, you can save that as user mode number 4. So you've got your own custom user modes in here, which is very nice. It's also got ramp activation, ramp buffer, max rate of fire with the eyes on, max rate of fire with the eyes off, fire mode safety, hopper setting, dwell, anti-bolt stick, which you really need in these spool valve guns, anti-bolt stick timeout, debounce, inbounce, filter sensitivity, and then saving the current fire mode into one of the user fire modes. But works great, pretty easy install. Now, I do like the fact that it comes with a top board. If you were thinking about investing in a board for your gun and you ruined your top board, instead of spending $30–40 shipping it into Smart Parts, you can just go ahead and buy the top board and the bottom board combo from Hyperdrive Paintball. So we'll take it outside and shoot it. I'm going to show you guys how to install it really quickly, and that'll be it. So tune in tonight on Paintballchat NetRadio, and we're going to have Janek from Hyperdrive Paintball. Thanks for
sat down in funnel form and pulled you in. sure the thing. I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Sign out that you made the move. It has gone and gone to dogs. Lay down on the floor. For the right price I can get everything. Slip into the car, go driving to the farthest star. I don't need to walk around in circles, walk up in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Sleep plus the violence faces everything.
Hyperdrive board installed in the NXT shocker, and we're going to see here in a second. One of my favorite things about the Hyperdrive board is that it has a multicolored LED. So the back of the shocker, I don't know if you can see that or not, lights up all different colors instead of just the traditional blue, which is kind of unique. So what we'll do out here, we have it set on PSP, 13 BPS, 3-shot PSP mode. And so what we'll do here is we'll just shoot some paint through it. We'll test out the anti-bolt stick. Okay, first shot, shoots great. There we go. We got one more bouncing around there. There we go. Okay. You know, feels great. Definitely wakes up the shocker NXT. I mean, great board. Definitely no complaints with this board. But that's about it for the Hyperdrive NXT boards. So email me if you have any questions. Thanks for tuning in.